The ground trembled as the sky bled fire, rushing above the charred clouds. A meteor storm sliced through the atmosphere like angry gods flinging spears from the stars. Ash fell like snow. Cities once vibrant and alive now cracked and smoldered. Humanity's last chance waited on a cliff's edge. The evacuation ship Hope's Ember, its launch pad scorched by plasma flares, engines ticking down the seconds. And at its open door, clinging to a dented crutch and trembling with every thunderous boom, stood Tariq. He was only 14. His left leg, bound in a powered brace after a mining accident 2 years ago, trembled under his weight. The crutch's grip was worn, but he held it like it was an extension of his soul. Behind him, the storm of death raged. Ahead, the clean white interior of humanity's final ship glowed with life. Safety, future, boy, shouted one of the launch officers. Get inside. We're closing the ramp in 30 seconds. But Tariq didn't move. His eyes were fixed on the burning ridge behind him. Because his sister was still out there, Tariq's lips quivered. He had told Amina to be right behind him, told her to grab the doll, then run. That had been 5 minutes ago. Too long. Much too long. He looked back again. The meteor storm tore apart the horizon like firecrackers in hell. Explosions rippled through the sky. Sirens wailed. The ground gave another violent lurch, but he didn't run into the ship. He turned away from it. The crutch thudded hard against the cracked ferrocrete as Tariq limped toward the inferno. Each step was agony. His leg brace buzzed with overload warnings. Ash stung his eyes. A shuttle overhead lost control and crashed into a hillside, sending a shockwave through the ground that threw him off balance. He hit the ground hard, cried out, and got up because fear was screaming inside him, but courage was louder. Tariq? Someone shouted behind him. He ignored them. He found her at the edge of a shattered shelter dome. Amina was huddled beneath a cracked support beam, her small hands clutching her stupid cloth doll, the one their mother stitched before the mine's collapse. She was crying, and her ankle was caught under fallen debris. I told you to go. Tariq yelled, limping faster now, heart hammering. I was trying. My foot, Tariq. I can't move. A massive meteor exploded in the distance. The shockwave came instantly. The dome above them creaked, groaned, and began to collapse. Tariq dove forward, tossed the crutch aside, and pulled with both hands. His fingers screamed in protest. His brace beeped angrily. But he didn't stop. The weight refused to budge. He screamed in frustration and pain and pulled again. This time it shifted. Amina sobbed and scrambled free. I am sorry. No. Time, he gasped. Run! They ran. One limping, one hobbling, both half choking on the heat and ash. Behind them, the last remains of New Tharsis fell into chaos. Hope's Ember was prepping its final ignition sequence. They crested the ridge and the ship came into view again. Its ramp was half closed. Dozens of survivors were already inside. One officer was shouting at the door control. Wait! Tariq cried out. The crewmen turned and saw them. Hurry! 30 seconds! They weren't going to make it. Tariq single quotes S. Leg was on fire. He couldn't run anymore. But Amina was small, fast. Go, he said, shoving her forward. No, she screamed. Not without you. I'll make it. I promise. She hesitated, then ran. Tariq dragged himself behind her. His brace sparking now, muscles burning. The crutch was long gone. He clawed his way forward with bare hands, gripping each scorched rock like it owed him life. The ramp began to rise. Amina made it inside. Tariq DID in single quotes T. One hand. One final reach. He slapped the bottom of the ramp just as it lifted past his chest. A crewman saw him, shouted, and lunged. Two hands caught each other. Tariq dangled, half off the ramp, over the abyss of flame and wind. Don't let go! Someone screamed. He didn't. With a final pull, the officer dragged him inside as the ramp sealed. The boy collapsed onto the cold metal floor, lungs heaving. Outside, the world ended. Inside, Hope's ember rose like a phoenix from humanity's last tomb. Tariq woke in a med bay hours later. His legs stabilized, his sister curled up beside him. "You idiot," she whispered. He chuckled weakly. "Told you I'd make it."